Hey guys, welcome to AKD Tech. So we've been hearing a lot of rumors about a new GTX device in the works, and I think we're finally at a point where we can talk about the rumors and be more or less correct about what we're gonna get as a final product. So the new device is dubbed the GTX 1660, and it looks like we're gonna be sticking with that name so far. There's gonna be three versions of it. There's gonna be a Ti version with 6GB of RAM, a regular version of the 1660 with also 6GB of RAM, and then a really weird one with only 3GB of RAM. Now, this would be fine if this was a different year, but we're in 2019 and games are getting really taxing on the VRAM. So only 3GB of RAM seems really odd, and it might change before the release, but it seems like this is actually going to be a real thing. So I'm guessing this is geared towards desktop users who want to upgrade their experience without really going into gaming and all that high intensive things on the VRAM. So in terms of base clocks, we're looking at 1365 for the RTX model, 1500 for the Ti model, and a weird 1530 for the regular model, which is kind of odd because, you know, it's a little bit higher than Ti, but I'm assuming it's because of the fewer CUDA cores that they're kind of compensating, but who knows. And in terms of base boost clocks, the story is kind of the same. You have 1680 for the RTX, 1770 for the Ti model, and a whopping 1785 for the regular model. So it also looks like the rumored pricing is actually going to be really good, which also makes me kind of think that it might not end up that low, but here's what we got. So we have $270 for the 1660 Ti, and then we have $229 for the regular version. Though the 3GB model, I'm not really sure about, and I don't really want to discuss that yet because that one's really still one of those rumors that haven't been panned out all the way. It's still very recent, and maybe it might not even happen because it's a little bit still far-fetched in my opinion. Also, the pricing seems a little bit too low considering that the RTX series is really high priced, especially at $350 for the lowest model. When we're looking at sub 300, that just seems a little bit far-fetched. I'm thinking that the pricing will probably be more towards $300 for the Ti, and maybe somewhere around $270 for the regular 6GB, and maybe the 3GB, if it does actually come out, will probably be around $250. It just seems more natural to make people do the jump to the RTX that way. So the first question that really popped up in my mind was, what does this mean for the RTX 2060, and what does it mean for the RTX series as a whole? Obviously the RTX series is a great series, but it was vastly overpriced, and the same story goes for the RTX 2060, though they really tried to make it a better value, and it really is. For $350, you're getting RTX, you're getting DLSS, a lot of CUDA cores, far more than what we're getting on the new graphics cards that are rumored. So obviously it's a great deal, but at the same time it's not the price point that people are looking for. So obviously NVIDIA is going to try and answer the same question. They're going to be thinking about, what does this mean for the RTX series? How do they make sure that people still go to the RTX series for a more premium graphics card? So I think that what they're going to try and do is make this the worthy successor to the 1060, but they're going to make it so that the pricing is probably close enough that you'll want to jump ship to the RTX if you really wanted that. And I think that's going to be really important for them to make sure that they understand their marketing strategy. We'll be watching really closely. Obviously, I'm really excited about this new graphics card. I'm always excited when a new graphics card comes by because, you know, it's new competition, it's something new in the field, but this might just be the worthy successor to the 1060, which is pretty much everywhere whenever you talk about a budget gaming desktop or even a laptop. Most laptops have 1060s too. So it'll be really interesting to see how they pull this off and what's going to happen in the future. Alright, so that's it for this video. Make sure to slap a like on it if you made it this far, and maybe even subscribe if you like the content. I'm going to be posting a little bit more about the GTX 1660 once we know more, and once we're closer to launch. I don't want to keep flooding the channel with this stuff. And also, if you want more content like Anthem, or content about RTX, anything tech related, I'm going to be bringing it to the channel soon enough. And yeah, so make sure to subscribe and have the notification if you like that. And pretty much that's it. I'll catch you in the next video next week.